But just talking about what our view of rights are, from the Licking County Board perspective, I think that most county boards believe that individuals have the same rights that you and I have, all those rights, but also we pay particular attention to the 23 rights that are in rule since the late 1970s, and those are the rights that being treated with dignity and respect, and also to receive the services and supports that people need to reach their fullest potential. And also the other rights that are listed in those 23 rights are the timely medical treatment and other services, and the right to have friends, right to be free from abuse and neglect. And we pay attention very much to those. The purpose of protecting rights for people with high-risk offenders, county boards have lots of service and support administrators or service coordinators, and under a rule we are the single point of accountability. And that means that we don't necessarily do all the services and supports that someone needs, but we should know what people need to have, and we know who will provide the service. So we might not do all the services, but we will know who will provide the supports to them and will help them. We have the responsibility, a very big responsibility, of capturing all that in an individual service plan so that it's put down in one place. We look at ourselves as sort of the spoke in the middle of this wheel, where we know what's going on for someone, and we reach out to lots of different agencies. We interface with mental health, we interface with justice systems, we interface with counseling and mental health services, substance abuse systems. We don't know everything about those systems, but we have to learn about them in order to provide the supports that are necessary for someone to reach their full potential. The other thing we do, and I think we're doing a better job of, is we are identifying people before they are adjudicated. We've had Randy come down and do trainings. We've had different grants, where we've had the MIMR grant, where we've done some trainings, bring people in and train our staff so that we know what to look for. And then, okay, we know that we've got someone who's got some issues. We look for the supports necessary to try to help them be safe. What is our responsibility to the community? That's very challenging. We're constantly balancing what the rights of the person are with the rights of the community. We want to keep the community safe, but I also want to make sure that we're keeping the individual safe. A lot of times when there's a restriction for the individual, it's keeping them safe so they get in no further harm or no further danger, and they hopefully won't have that experience of going through the court experience, so they don't get into further trouble. It's a struggle at times because we depend on public funds, levy funds, to fund our services. So we have to make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep our reputation good at the same time as protecting the individual so that they don't have a bad experience.